Hello everybody and welcome back to One Hub Racing. We are here on another Friday evening, 3 rounds to go, and we hit the high altitude of Mexico where the tires tear up pretty quickly here. Sean, you see the Ferrari coming out of the pit lane. Both cars are going to try and stop Red Bull winning the Constructors' Championship here today, but of course alongside me for this one in the commentary box is none other than the one and only Sean.
There we go, that's the sound of a fresh beer open up. Welcome everyone to this lovely stream again. And yes, as you can see here, we are at Mexico City, the Hermanas Rodriguez.
Yep.
I said it right. I'm amazing. And yeah, we unfortunately have 12 people. That's maybe the most disappointing part, I think. But hopefully they make something out of this. And yeah, we already see people going out with quite some different strategies on the tires.
Yeah, it's the tyres are really interesting here because it's a close call between a one-stop and a two-stop around this track. So it'll be interesting to see what these drivers go for. If they do want a one-stop, it's basically a one-shot qualifying for them. We're riding on board with Jor at the moment. His championship is well and truly over. In case you missed it, last week in USA, Dane Star was crowned the Season 12 Podium Tier champion. But the Constructors is still up for grabs here tonight, and with one of the Red Bulls missing, it's Ferrari's perfect opportunity to do something about that gap. 69 points it stands now. How will it be come the end of this one?
Yeah, so I should like say, 69 points. I mean, if Red Bull can score a 1-2 and Deinster finishes like in 8th place or so, even though it's even impossible, but if it is, then they already like reduce the gap massively. So like I said, it's all to play for, and also make the penalties also going to be a key factor in this race, because you know it's very easy here to pick up the penalties.
It definitely is. It's one of those tracks where, particularly when your tires wear out, and then you switch over to a fresh set of compound you can turn into early. You know, the grip difference between an old set of boots and a brand new one are massive here. Colo Man, last time out in USA, in case you missed it at the start, his brakes failed into turn 1, went straight on, luckily missed a Julladock and ended his race before it even began. But hello to everyone watching. This one thing I want to talk to you about here, Sean, is this stadium section is really tricky in qualifying to get out the way of traffic, because sometimes you want to back off, as we see D-Boy Dan going extremely wide there. Sometimes you want to back off to give yourself some space, but because it's such a narrow and tight section, if a car behind you is on a hot lap, it can sometimes cause you to block them.
Yeah, of course it's a very tight section, but I think the players will be a little bit more careful if they are entering the stadium section, and just to get out of the way. You can do it, but you know, like I said, it's very tricky. But they have like a large runoff area, you know, when you go around the stadium, so they can easily avoid the other cars. But like I said, it is very tricky. So hopefully there will no be quality blocks, because yeah, I think the drivers will not be liking that. And
Sean, talk to me about the start here, because obviously qualifying, we're trying to find out who is going to start in what position for the race. But pole position here, even the front row, it's not as important because there's such a long run down to turn 1 that the guys in, you know, 3rd and 4th can actually get a better tow and you know, be into the lead before they even get to the braking zone.
Yeah, so I think this is one of those tracks where you actually don't want to be starting on pole. Like I said, it is like a large straight there, so it's almost like a kilometer long or something. So yeah, I mean, everyone can have like a good tow on you, and we may even expect cars to go even 4 wide, you know, just because they all have like a tow on each other. So it will be very easy for them. So yeah, if you're in 2nd or 3rd place, you have like the best opportunity. So you know, for Deinster, if he gets pole, you know, that yeah, it's for him like the thing that he doesn't want to have, because you know, he can easily be outdragged by 3, 4, even 5 people here.
Yeah, obviously Deinster though doesn't have that pressure in terms of his drivers' championship anymore. No. He is the champion, but of course there is that Constructors one.
Oh, this is one off in the S sections. He's
missing his front wing as well, so it'll be a painful trip back to the pits. Through the S's somewhere, wasn't it? So yeah, CXY He's had the pace since he joined the league. Can him and Jonas stop Red Bull from winning? Not only here today, but can they steal this Constructors' Championship from under their noses? We'll have to wait and see. CXY on an outlap at the moment. We'll carry on with him for a little while through this stadium section as he begins to start his flying lap on those ultra soft tires.
Oh, mine is on the hyper softs. I mean, medium. Is he? I think he's not on hyper. Yeah, he's on hypers.
Yeah, he is on hypers. Yep, you're correct.
He's on ultras.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, he's on hypers. Hypers, ultras, and supers we have here, don't we? It's going to be even more confusing in next year when we're just talking about C1s and C2s and goes wide there though. That's not going to help him all the way down this straight. Yeah, invalidation. So then start Jamie, Liam, Oles, Bougie, and Jonas. The only drivers to set a lap time. Bougie jumps up to 4th position on those super soft tyres. He's done 3 laps, so I wouldn't imagine that he'll be starting on them.
I think, I don't know. Sorry, I'm in a giggly mood, but someone in the comments stole a short announcement, and he said to us, if this is indeed a beer review, what's the best beer and how can I get it? Well, maybe not F1 related, but I'm just gonna say it anyway. Buy it online or go to your store and grab a Dutch beer, because they are the best beer. Or grab a Guinness, also a good taste. This was your beer review with me. Anyway, I think now Danestar and Liam, Jamie and Danestar has come out, also both on hypers. So I think we can expect maybe the start maybe around lap 11, 12, if they can drag them along, because with the new tire patch, you can drag them longer. So we may even do drivers maybe hypers to supers, but now with the Titans also coming to place, it's gonna be for them a really hard, tough time.
Yeah, I think hypers to supers isn't possible. Well, it's definitely not the quickest strategy. So I think anyone who starts on those hypers, you will see them 2-stopping this race, 2 ultras or an ultra and a super even. If you see anyone inside the top 10 or outside the top 10 start on those ultra soft tires, then you would think, providing any unnecessary pit stops, they will be stopping this race. So as we mentioned, both strategies are quite equal around here, which is good to see. But what can Colo Man do as he comes across the line is a 15.2 in the Toro Rosso. His teammate is also on a lap, D-Boy Dan, coming through the first sector here. So we'll give Toro Rosso a bit of airtime. A nice looking car, might I add, as well.
Yeah, and I think one of those, I think maybe we even see some, I think CX's out on the lap, also again on hypers. If he still doesn't, still keeping on invalidating his lap times, you can even make the jump and go on ultra softs, just to spice things up, But, and also with the drivers like Boji and Jonas with 4 laps on those supers, I can't imagine they going to start with those tires.
No, I definitely don't think they will.
Yeah.
The driver we're expecting to join during qualifying, by the way, is White Eagle. He scored a point last time out in USA and won the Driver of the Day award. So D-Boy Dan comes across the line. That's enough for 7th position. What are the 2 Mercedes capable of? Joe is gone wide, and he's saved it from the barrier. He's on supers. What about CXY's? Danestar goes even quicker. 1.1 seconds quicker than anyone else.
I think it's going to be CXY's going to start a lap or not.
If he is, that isn't the ideal line. I don't think.
The best line I ever saw.
Not when you're starting a lap. When you're finishing a lap.
No.
But not when you're starting.
Yeah, I think he's now starting his lap then, yeah. Putting down his ERS. Let's see if he can invalidate his lap. Oh, it goes
pretty good through there. Aggressive. Oh, he's invalidated it. Oh, he's frustrated.
This is like the 3rd time he's done it, I mean, you can take a less risk, and maybe go a little bit later on your steering wheel, steering that corner. And Ursto, oh dearie me, what happened to him?
He was out on track somewhere.
If you go, does it go to and out of the third corner? If you go and look on board with Ols or with Nick, you can see them.
I'm on board with Nick. We'll see if we can see the car.
Oh, he's already gone before. I think he's already gone. Yeah. We saw like this Force India. Oh Jesus Christ! That was Jorah just making a half spin there almost.
He's on those super tyres, super soft. He's got his teammate in front of him, just certainly further up the road. And do you think Jonas is in 5th position at the moment, CXY? Those Ferraris, they need to be in and amongst, if not, CXY beating Danestar in this qualifying session. CXY playing rally here.
Jorah is almost just drifting in those S sections. 410 slower right now, so I don't know if it is from pole position time. I hope not, because imagine what he can do on the hypers. That would be pretty scary. Let's see, he's coming around the final corner, taking in third gear. Go as early on to. Oh, he's going back to the pit. Well, that's. I still don't know why people are doing that. Just doing like a hot lap. Everything's like, very good, and then just dropping to the pits. I never quite understand that, but. It must be me though.
Must be you.
Yeah. The Dutch guy, yeah.
I did a practice, joined the official practice here last night, Sean, and I got stuck in the pit lane for the first time on this game.
That's also
that was good fun.
Yeah, and I also heard people complain like if you're spamming the clutch that it does cause a problem, but it is not.
No, I didn't at all.
Yeah, in other league, my championship rival had the exact same glitch, and he didn't spam the clutch. So I think it was from Aaron Collingwood on Twitter. He said that there was like a whole discussion going on. So yeah, even if you don't spam the clutch, this type of glitch happens, and I still don't know why Buck Masters fix those glitches, because it can really ruin races.
Ruin championships at this stage in the season. It could
also, yeah.
Do so.
Danestar had it.
Yeah, it would really.
Oh my god.
The Red Bulls would be worrying, that's for sure. Of course, we got 2 rounds to go after this one. Podium tier, racing every week at 7 PM. And round 19 out of 21. It's been a full season, a long season, with only 1 week's break over Christmas, Sean. So for these drivers, you have to say that they are going to be pretty worn out. Come this time of the season, it's definitely been more like a marathon. I remember when I was driving in the full seasons, they just always felt like they took so much out of you. Kullerman comes across the line, that's 2nd position.
Very good lap time there. 14.2. Still under a second, but I think, CXY has to go again on his hypers or ultras to maybe even match them, because right now what he's doing is just. He's coming out of the pits, 4 minutes to go. I think he has to wait for. I think he has to wait for the Jamie. Jamie there, I think, yeah. So CXY is now. White Eagle has now joined. Look at that.
Welcome to session, White Eagle.
And he's again on those hypers. I wonder how many set of tires he has. And this time CXY don't got this corner, because it will definitely win you.
He's got Jamie in front of him. Is Jamie on a lap?
I think no, he's on the out. Oh jeez.
They're both on that. Yeah, that was a bit.
Yeah. Let's see, they're all coming out now. Oh my goodness me, 113.169. Can you see a 12, Nick? I would expect to see maybe a 12 from Danestar. If he can go again, but I think not.
Danestar's got some serious pace here, doesn't he? He feels very confident in that Red Bull. I think this, this update as well that they did has helped him. But CXY and Ferrari under pressure now for sure.
Sorry, we have somewhere yellow, but I can't clear, so. And I can't go to. So yeah, Jamie's now going to start his lap time. I think he has now going to start his lap time.
Yeah, here he comes. So we're right on board with the Ferrari man. He needs to be up there with Danestar. We know he can battle him and beat him. It's just a case of.
Corner, Jack.
Yeah, Kenny,
Don't got it.
not the
There we
quickest,
go.
but he had to
Atta
leave
boy.
some time through there, you'd have to say.
He had to. Alright, let's see what he can do on those hypersauce. Maybe even challenge Danger for pole position. The same goes for Jonas. Yeah, he has enough time to do a lap. So let's see how he takes this S. It's also very easy to cut the corners, Nick, here. Especially running right here in that corner, so be careful on that. And especially at the end of the S section, where you just even have your little overreaction, try to react and then also getting an easy invalidated lap time. But so far I think the lap looks pretty tidy, I think.
Yeah, it does look nice. Just missing the apex there. Can he keep his foot in through this slippery section on this version of the game?
Yeah, going the power as early as you can. It's gonna be 13 though, on 13.6, but...
And that's his session done, isn't it? He will have time to go round again if he's got enough fuel. He does have enough fuel. If he turns his ERS down and saves it...
Yeah, I would do that as well.
Danestar's... Danestar's coming out now, but he's not going to have enough time.
What? No, or he has to cut the whole second chicane there. He has to cut all the corners.
Yeah, this is going to be tight for him to try and get a lap in.
Did you just burp on stream, or was that me? I just like a burp sound.
No, not me.
Oh yeah, that... I just had like a very burpy sound. Oh my god. Sorry, a bit of giggly me. So we have 31 seconds left. I mean, Danger is now pushing. He has to cut this whole second chicane. He has to cut them all. There he goes.
I don't think he's going to have enough time still, surely.
It's gonna be close.
He's going to have to cut the whole last section, but there's other people on laps. Everyone's out on track.
Oh my god. That is D-Boy Dan. What's Danger gonna do? Oh my, no, he's gonna have to... No, I don't know. I think not. No.
No, he won't have enough time. He's called it. He's called it. And he's messed it. That was... and Jonas pumps it up to third at the end there.
Oh wow.
So Ferrari are second and third.
That is very good. Nick is on ultras. Same with Jorit.
Here comes Colo Man through the last section, this stadium section. All the fans all around him. The podium celebrations will be there in 34 laps time. But where is Colo Man going to start this race? Comes around the final corner.
Oof.
Doesn't improve.
No,
Fuji goes to the pits. Nick jumps up.
Nick.
Ols won't improve. D-Boy Dan won't improve. Jorit was 1.5 seconds up but came into the pits. I think he realised he was going to start 11th anyway, and maybe he wants to start there.
Yeah, I mean he's 11th, you know, so he still has like a free tire choice, so he wouldn't mind that. Sorry, he wouldn't mind him that much, I think.
Yeah, D-Boy Dan is backed off, so
yeah, I think that's it.
Just moving out of the way. Good lap there from Jonas right at the end, isn't it?
Oh yeah, the F1 for Jonas, yeah. I wouldn't even expect it. Like, it was like, for me, pretty much, yeah, just unexpected actually.
What I said, remember I said to you, Sean, I said the Ferrari need to be up there. They're about second and third, and they've done just that. So, do you think they'll be, do you think they know they need to take advantage of this and it's given them great belief that they can still win this championship?
I mean, they are now second and third. They are like now in the best position for this type of track, Nick. I mean, they are in like in the best type of positions, second and third.
I'll let you run through the order.
I mean, that's very nice of you. So, Danestar with a 1:30.1 with an absolutely blistering lap time on pole position. CXY in second with his Ferrari teammate in third. Coleman in fourth, Liam in fifth, Jamie in sixth, Boji in seventh, Nick in eighth, Ols in ninth position, and D-Boy then rounds off the top 10. Then Jorit, yeah, pure reason into the pits in 11th, Hursto in 12th, and now we have 13th place for White Eagle because he joined the session late.
Alrighty, well, the gap, Sean, 69 points between Ferrari and Red Bull. The only two teams left in this constructors battle. One of the Red Bulls starts on pole, the other one isn't too well, but the two Ferraris with the longest run down to turn one start second and third.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make a 69 joke because that would be very inappropriate. But yeah, second and third. I mean, if Danestar has like a bad race, you know, with many corner cut penalties, I mean, they are right up there if they take a massive amount of points, Ferrari. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not really like favoritism, but I also would like to see, you know, just even with the construction going down the final rounds, you know, just to make a little bit of excitement.
I mean, Red Bull to win this tonight, they'd have to outscore Ferrari by 17 points, which I
don't see that happening.
Yeah, I don't see that happening unless one of them, you know, has a messy race, or they're both really going to have a messy race for that to happen. But you know, Jonas hasn't had the best run of form lately, and you know, perhaps even CXY hasn't had the best run of form. So we'll have to wait and see how things pan out.
Like they have like very good results, but also have like very clumsy strategies, like with CXY in Russia, for example. I think that's maybe the best example. And with Jonas, you know, at the beginning of the season, you know, he was not up there, so you know, they have like good potential, but like they are very inconsistent with their results. So if they were like consistent enough, I think the gap would be much closer.
Alright, well, let's give you confirmation. We can see that the top 7 are all starting on those Hypersoft tires.
Yes.
So we have to expect that they are going to stop this race. Then you've got Nick on Ultras, Ols on Ultras, D-Boy Dan on Hypers, Jorit on a new set of Ultras, you would have to say. White Eagle on a new set of Ultras. Hersto is on a set of Hypersoft, I believe that is.
Yes, that's Hypers.
He is in 12th position. So as Danestar leads us round, and whatever blip Danestar had in the season, he definitely ironed it out in these last few rounds to really dominate and cement his place at the top of the standings and in the One Hub Racing history books.
Yeah, I think he definitely wants that, but if he can get a good start, Nick, I think even with those drivers behind him, you know, I think then he will be flying away, you know. We saw it in quali, you know, almost like half a second quicker than CXY. I mean, if he gets a good start, then he is off. I think that's the win already then for Danestar.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what these Ferraris do. If they can work together to, you know, put Danestar in the middle of the track, one go each side, it can really play into their favour. But well, we'll have to wait and see. We won't have to wait too much longer. Not a very long track, but 36 laps here in Mexico.
Yes.
And
it's not a torture track like Russia.
We will, as all the drivers queue up in this stadium section, that's where they'll be drinking champagne later. 3 of them will anyway.
Oh yes. But we also have a new esports team in our chat, and that's the Hertog Jan esports team. So it is powered by Mikey. Keep in mind for that. So they're rounding up the grid, Nick, and it should be very interesting. It should be a very interesting start.
It definitely will. Danestar takes his grid slots. The Ferrari's behind, looking to pounce. Cullerman in 4th. His brake failed last time in USA. What's going to happen here tonight? We'll see if we can get a good view of the start. We're waiting for the 5 red lights to come on. Here they come.
There we go.
The Red Bull driver revving his engines. 2 Ferraris right behind. We're underway in Mexico, Season 12, Round 19, and it's been a good start from Danestar. Cullerman's got a good start. Looks like Jonas has a poor start. He's already tucked into slipstream behind the Toro Rosso. Buji's moved up 2 positions as well. CXY's going down the inside, and Liam's late on the brakes there. CXY pushes Danestar slightly wide. Toro Rosso trying to challenge there as well, but Danestar's looks to have kept it.
There goes Jonas! He's already spun round, he spun round!
No damage. No damage.
Nick. There goes Liam down the inside of Bo G. Little bit of contact, but this is not a good.
Oh, there's a half off.
There. That's Ols. I think there's some damage flying around. That is also. I think that was some Ols.
Hersto up to 7th position.
Wow, what a start.
Does Ols have wing damage? Yes.
Yeah, he has wing damage.
He has wing damage. That's going to be a painful race.
Yeah. That's gonna be for him a 2-stop race. Jorrit is already down to in the side of Russell. He's up to 7, but that is not a good start for Ferrari, Nick.
No, it's not the start, John. John just got sandwiched there, and I've seen that happen before at this track as you head down to turn 1. But what's happened to Nick? Nick spun it. Nick's had an incident or something on the second to last corner. Stuck in the barrier. He's going to have to go back to the pits. Ols comes through, also into the pits, so those two boys stopping early. And CXY desperately trying to put some pressure on that Red Bull man.
Yeah, and when I saw like the crash with Nick, it looks like he crashed into the wall there. You know, it's very easy to do that, you know, if you want to have like a right line through there.
Liam and Boji are looking feisty here for 4th and 5th position. Jamie just minding his time there, just behind these boys. Jorrit, the first driver on the ultra soft tyre, in 7th position. So
he looks very comfortable in that ultra soft though. Oh,
he does indeed.
Jesus Christ, that is a corner cut and a half there by Jorrit. Wow. What do you mean with time gaining? It looks like he also has like a broken front wing or something. It looks like a very tight line for and
Liam absolutely hounding the rear of that Williams of Boji, appearing to have so much more confidence and grip. Danestar's gap already over a second.
He's already gone.
No, let's keep an eye on Liam. Here comes Liam.
It's gonna be an easy overtake. Yeah, it will be. Yes, it's maybe good. Oh, he hit the back. That's the front wing from Boji. I saw some coming off his right.
I didn't see anything there.
I saw something out of his front wing.
Perhaps Liam didn't need to move across like that much into the braking zone. He already had the position done.
I mean, Boji still try to go around the outside. You know, it's not really like Liam's fault. You know? But what I saw on this, you know, if you just look at the when you come to the X section, now you can see the difference. No, there's already the time there, so he definitely has a problem.
Yeah, he definitely has damage, doesn't he?
Yeah, so...
Oh, Jamie's under attack from Jorrit as well.
Oh, jeez, it's hunting him down
the inside. Gives him room, does Jamie, but keeps the position.
Debo then already has a 3-second time penalty, that's very
Jorrit forces his way through, Jamie has to cut. Still battling through this penultimate corner. I don't know why these boys don't wait until the big long straight.
There goes Jamie there. Does he want to have DRS? Yes, he was DRS. Wow. That's pretty clever, but I think that's not really gonna help him, I think.
No, Jorrit forcing his way past them.
Let's see now.
Got White Eagle and Jonas. Jonas seeming to get the job done into turn 1. Upper position for the Ferrari man. Lucky not to get any damage. You got Ols and Nick kind of in their own race. A massive 38 seconds behind 11th place.
Yeah, I mean that's just... You kind of hope there's a safety car, but... With the logic of this game, Nick, I think we are not going to see that today. If I'm really honest.
It would be somewhat of a surprise if we did see one.
I mean, I would just drink a whole crate of it. That's what these people then is gonna cut the corners there. Oh, many drivers go like really wide there in that S section there. I know it's due to tight there for this broken front wing or just not having the corner right. And they're just cutting the corners like like it's no tomorrow there.
Yeah, I think
that's a second penalty. I think we even that's a second penalty. I mean, we are not even on lap. Whoa. We are not even on lap 5. Yeah, we're now on lap 5. I mean, that's really early if you want to cut corners. And Liam also getting a 3-second time penalty, so... And Nick also getting a 3-second time penalty, wow.
I think there'll be lots of penalties come the end of this one.
Rating time penalties. And it looks like the Gangster just now in a world on his own, I think. You know, just doing what a newly crowned world champion does, you know. And yeah, I think Six I can't really do anything about it actually.
Caps at 1.5 seconds at the moment. The only man in DRS is Jorit on Boji, who we think has wing damage. He's dropped off the back of Liam. And those Hypersofts going to go off soon, that's for sure.
I don't know. If you can, normally they don't go off that early. Mostly do it around lap 8 or 9, what I experienced.
Yeah, the practice race I did yesterday, by lap 6, they were absolutely all over the place. I could hardly keep the car in a straight line.
That must be upsetting then.
I think I went onto the grass, so probably didn't help. But anyway,
long line, I think.
DRS.
Jonas already in?
Not really helping Jorit there.
No. Jonas already very close to Podium. And to Hurster actually. So can you make a move here? I think no.
Hursto's on the grass. Jonas has gone through past D-Boy Dan, so Hursto destroying the braking markers.
Oh, I mean that's one way to ruin someone's race. And look at that. George is now very close to Boji, and Jonas is just hunting Hursto's rear wing down. In that accident, but he's clearly blocked with that. So I think he has to wait till the straight to get that position.
Jorit sliding that Mercedes all through that last sector. Those curves really not kind. Jonas gets the job done already. Says, I ain't waiting for the straight, thank you very much.
There goes Jorit. I mean, he also has DRS from Lee and Boji, so it's not
Hursto pits.
And that's early. He's going definitely for the 2-stop here. That's one thing.
Boji's closed in on Liam a lot this lap.
Yeah, it looks like Liam's tie's already gone. And same for Danestar. The gap's now already down to a mere 1 second or so. Already coming down a little bit. And Boji getting also a 3-second time penalty. Man, it's raining. It's raining time penalty there. I look at Joy just. Oh, they're going so wide here. Oh my.
Jory almost creating his own track there.
Yeah. Track designs with Joy. So, yeah, it's not really gonna help Joy right now. I think. Yeah, Bogi's. I think he's not in DRS, so he's going to. He's going to the pits. So I think he's also going for a 2-stop. Because there will be no way.
Look at the gap between the top two. CXY's got it back under a second. So has Danestar made a mistake, or is he struggling with his tyres a little bit? CXY looks like he's quite comfortable in that Ferrari at the moment. So Buji falling down the order in the pit lane. There he goes. Jorik gets a time penalty. So.
Oh my God! Oh Jesus! Oh. That was an absolutely madness of a reaction there by Jorik, just almost hitting the wall there. So he's really, I think his ultras are now already overheating because all of that sliding he does. Already, and wow, he's already under a second. So if he can gain a little bit, then he can maybe even get some DRS there. So.
Is CXY gonna just get in the DRS just over a second?
Oh,
they're both coming into the pits.
That is not smart. I'm gonna tell you that is not really smart. Is this for ultras?
What isn't smart?
I think it is. Yeah, they ran to the exact same time in the pits. That's not really smart for them. They're both on ultra softs, so they are doing the 2-stops. And oh, who's that in the pit? Wait.
You got Liam Coloman also in this lap. So, where are these guys going to come out? Jonas goes through here.
Yeah, the undercut is pretty huge here around the both on ultras though. So I think we are selling in here for a two-stop race. I think for the first time here in this season.
Yeah, I knew straight away if starting on ultra soft, hypersoft tires, Sean, there's no way they were going to one-stop this.
Yeah, I mean,
So they'll probably go 2 ultras, or if not an ultra and a super.
Yeah.
White Eagle up to 7th position, having yet to stop. But look at Nick and All still at the back even after the other guys.
They saw. Wow. Gee, what is Jonas doing? Somebody letting Desa through there. Wow.
And he's going to probably
some sort of a problem?
give some dirty air to his teammate.
I mean, this is.
His tyres are
really
dead.
Smart by Jonas.
He lets his teammate
I
through.
thought he already did it. Oh wait, no, wait, he already spun round. Never mind. Don't just completely ignore what I said. Please.
So 9 laps on those hypersofts, and they're trashed.
Yeah, but I mean, he already had that spin, you know. And
Jamie's in the pits.
I don't know if you can make those tires.
Yeah, you would say Joret's going to want to go about, what, 13, 14 laps on his set of ultras?
Getting a stop go? Why are you getting a stop go penalty there?
Yep.
So... And look at that, this Nick and already just... Still a long way behind those front leaders there.
Yeah, it's such a shame because they would have been 2 guys definitely involved inside the top 10 battle. So Coleman and Jonas now going side by side. Jonas having to yield the position the same place on track where he had to do it for Danestar. So struggling on those hypersoft tires. What's he gonna do? What's he trying to do? Is he trying to one-stop this from hypers to supers?
I think he's trying that, yeah.
I just don't think it's quicker.
25 laps, that's tight. Not gonna lie.
He might try and do another one on, but look, he's just losing too much time.
And oh wait, I thought he would have a penalty there, but I think yeah, he's now going to the pits. I'll be surprised if he goes to super actually.
Yeah, I don't think he can make it last if he does, but hey, we've seen stranger things. Posto's off the track.
Yeah, so they're going off. And he's on ultras there, Jonas.
So he's 2-stopping.
Yeah, he has like fresh tires though, but he really needs to push right now.
Jamie gets past Boji. Good move by Jamie there down the inside. DRS assisted, of course.
Yeah.
And Boji will try and fight back. Yeah, that's the thing. It's a double whammy when you get overtaken here.
Yeah. And CXY, oh, Danestar with Jorrit, oh, you let him go through there, and that's also a corner cut there by Jorrit there. Oh, this is gonna get tasty. What's
Here comes CXY. He ain't gonna be able to get through.
Oh, he gets a 3-second time penalty there because he had to avoid Jorrit.
Yeah, that was a little bit silly there.
Oh.
That was unneeded by the game.
I mean, Jorrit's tires are already dead. Oh, he's gonna lose even more time here. You're only gonna lose time though. Jorrit's still fighting for it. Oh, Jorrit also got DRS, wow. He's going through right now, but it was not really the fight CXY hoped for.
No, definitely. We'll see whether Boji can fight back from Jamie, but it's too far back even with the DRS.
I mean, he was also in low ERS mode, so he also really needs to save some battery there.
6Y wants Danestar so badly. You can just tell the way he's driving.
Yeah.
Just wants a battle.
He really wants, yeah.
Exiting the final corner here, he's not going to get DRS this time around. 1.3 the gap. There's no one within DRS at the moment. Fuji is going to try and nip under the second as we are on lap 13. White Eagle gets himself a time penalty, but CXY definitely has some good lights. Yeah, it's good straight line speed. He's gaining on Danester all the way down the straight there.
Like a 10 to 1.5 tenths there.
He looked good through there as well. It's a shame he couldn't hook that up in qualifying, because you know he might have been able to even start on the front row.
Definitely. And yeah, it's always for games that he drives like pretty high setup here, you know. But I would love to see them having a good battle at the end of the race. See if he's going into safe mode there for his EOS. Jonas gets a position to deeper then.
Yeah.
And another penalty there. He's gonna get disqualified soon.
Carries on like this, he will.
Yeah.
So CXY just needs to stay within DRS through this section of the track here. You can run quite wide on that green paint as well, even if it gains you too much time, but the game doesn't really penalise you.
No, not even either. Well, if you go wide there, but not like normal wide.
So he's got DRS. Let's see how much this gains him.
He's already 20 kilometers faster already.
That's crazy.
Look at that. He gains half a second there on the straight alone. That is just unreal.
You have to say it's only a matter of time before he's going to be side by side, these two, into turn 1.
Mm-hmm. He's saving his ARS much better than Danester though.
Yeah, Danester should be in low through this section of the track, not standard, because there's not really much opportunity to overtake, and in fact the car behind obviously loses that downforce from being so close. But CXY is surely gonna have a run into turn 1 this time.
He's gonna have a shot on it. He has enough EOS left. And Jonas gets a time penalty. So let's see. Look at the games there.
Oh, inside goes Danester. Defensive. Look at CXY's speed.
It's insane. Is he round the outside?
Tries it. Oh.
Use the switchback.
Good switchback. And the outside is actually a good place to be for this. And he's got DRS. Yeah. Now he goes to the inside. Back to the outside. A little bit weaving between these two.
Try it.
Don't think Danester can do anything. He cuts the corner and gets himself a penalty. So Ferrari into the lead.
Equal on penalties. They are both equal on penalties. That was not really the smartest corner cut by Danester. Wow, but now Danester has the DRS. Oh, he's gaining also on there on the CXY. So here he goes.
It'd be interesting to see Danester's straight line speed now. Is it just the DRS, or are we really witnessing some Ferrari masterclass?
Oh, he's speeding. That's not really.
That's naughty. He's trying to break this slipstream.
Oh,
was Danester close enough? That's the thing. Round the outside, and Danester's now got the inside.
Yeah.
CXY is going to do the cutback. A little bit of lag there.
Yeah, that was a lag there.
Danester's going to get DRS again. The outside is not a bad place to be breaking into this corner, because it becomes the inside. Yeah, that's exactly what I meant. You've got the inside through all these corners now.
Yeah, wow. He gets it again, but he needs to outbrake him again. I mean, even without that weaving, I think Danester wouldn't be like that close enough, I think it was like pure the straight line speed of CXY that helped him actually through those through that. There you go, the gap is half a second.
keep an eye on the back, because White Eagle is right on the back of Ols, who are on some worn out supers by now.
Let's see. They're going again. Also like very low on fuel, Danestar. Like he's at like 3% DRS. That's not really gonna help him that much. What is he gonna do about it? Nothing.
Absolutely nothing this time around.
And even like in standard modes, I think, yeah, I think Danestar is now, yeah, I think CXY is now safer now. But he really needs to save some ERS there. Oh, Danestar gets a second time penalty there.
Danestar obviously struggling, being the car behind. You know, he's turning in too early, or you know, being on an unideal part of the track. Let's just switch over to D-Boy Dan, who's on the back of Juret into turn 1. Isn't able to get that move done this time around. Juret, of course, on those fresher tyres, so perhaps Juret was passing D-Boy Dan there. Ols has kept that gap to Nick, about 1.4 seconds, I swear, every time I look.
It's like very consistent there. Hurster's into the pits again.
Yeah, 10 laps on those ultras.
In CXY and Danestar, but the ERS management from CXY is much better than Danestar's. If you look at the percentage level, you know, just not really able to do about it. And but now the question is, which one of the drivers is going to be brave enough now to pit again, you know, with those 2 stops?
Wonder if any of these guys will go for the undercut now.
I mean, yeah. I wouldn't now. Yeah. Also, oh, Danestar, Jesus Christ, that is just some traction there. John is getting closer there to Boji there, which is also having all the ultra soft tires. So hopefully Jonas can maybe do a damage limitation and try to get the most points out of it because of the spin. And Danestar just, I think he's going for the undercut. I think he's going here on supers. I have a suspicious feeling he's going now on supers because the gap is pretty big. And is he coming in?
Yeah, he's coming in.
Oh my god!
You called it, Sean. You absolutely called it.
Genius. Sign me up. Please sign me up for those.
Maybe he's listening to the stream and he heard you.
Yeah,
so,
I mean,
supers to the end. This will be interesting now. This will be really interesting because you have to say CXY. Will he do the same thing or?
I don't know. I mean, those supers need. Like,
oh no! I know why Danestar did that. He put that his This is going to be close to Liam.
Got to need it.
Yeah, but this happened in the practice session yesterday. Even though you have a set of ultras, it won't let you select them in the races. It's as though they're not there. So you select your new set, but your one from qualifying just doesn't appear in your strategy options.
That's pretty decent by Buckmasters. Well done.
Ols has got within DRS of Nick, so I feel like we need to give these boys some airtime for this battle because they've been chugging along at the back.
They just gotta get hold up by Liam there. If CX's coming to the pits now, this will benefit him a lot.
22 seconds the gap, 23 seconds the gap.
He's going to the pits, CXY.
So he's gone to cover him.
This has really hurt the Danestar. Oh my god. And he's got another time penalty there.
Liam doing CXY an absolute favour. Danestar says, "I'm get out and push that Renault if I have to. Get out of the way."
Oh my god, there's even braking there. I think CXY is gonna get this.
Yeah, remember he was already ahead.
Oh my god, if he wasn't blocked, Nick, Danestar would have got CXY.
Definitely.
Oh my god. Is this also one of those scandals we saw in Singapore 2008? We don't know.
We don't know. Buji's on the back of Jonas here, and then behind that,
let's see.
You've got Hersto just letting through Juret, who has now been lapped. Ols is still on the back of Nick. So here we go. These boys are going to have a bit of fun here. This is what we want to see. Unfortunate start for these two. But let's see how they get on here into turn one.
Yes, Nick goes defensive. Round the outside. Is he gonna make Nick breaks later? Oh, good lord, but he's gonna really compromise his line.
Ols is gonna try the switchback, isn't he?
Yeah, it's not really. This is like a very bad action by Ols there. Yeah, he has to wait, I think, for another turn there. No, he's not gonna go for that. No, he's already like a while on those supers. I think he has to pit again for Opus, I think. And Coleman is now into the pits.
So he must be going supers as well.
Oh, wait. Is that a glitch? Oh wait, not.
What?
Okay. On my screen there was no pit crew there, but he's already pitted. But now Danger is already back there at the...
Jonas is on the back of Jamie, so he comes out, Coleman comes out behind these, Coleman comes out behind these guys.
Jonas? No, they still have to pit though. I wonder if they're going for 2 times ultras there.
It felt like we had no battles other than the one for lead, and now we've got them all happening, Sean.
I mean, even with 13 drivers, I mean, they're still putting up a show, so I'm very glad they did that. Oh, that... Jones wants
Look at this train of cars behind Jamie now. 4 of them, 5 of them.
I think Jamie's now become the new Truly train here, so... I think we can better call him Jamie Truly. As his new name. And Coleman is already... Wait. Coleman's already... he's already overtaken Jonas there. Before the S-curve, wow.
It's got that extra grip on those new set of tyres.
Yeah. Ooh, he really wants to... I think I'll going back again for those super softs. Jonas, Jamie and Enjoy. No wait, Enjoy is already pitted that right now. Is he going to the pits? No, they don't. And Jonas having a very bad exit there.
Jamie is, Liam is in the pit, I mean. Here we go, side by side, and then you got another battle behind. Who are we going to watch here?
Jonas is going to make this, I think. Is he?
Oh, back
George
down the inside.
Oh, he sits in there. Oh, it's just like Fernando Alonso Hamilton 2017 all over again. But this time with 2 DRS. Jonas is going to get the slipstream there from Joey, but I think that's not going to help him, I think. No, he's not going to hang around the outside, so he's even losing more positions here. And down there,
All's into the pits.
Oh, is he? No way, is he stuck?
No, he's not, he's not.
Wait, that's Jesus.
So, Nick's undercut him. Yeah, the pit lane is pretty glitched.
And this gets another penalty, wow.
This is really starting to, yeah, this is really starting to add up. So he could even be possibly...
in a closer.
Yeah. And he's got fresher tyres, doesn't Coleman?
Yeah, yes.
And clean air as well. If the top 2 start battling, Coleman could have a chance to steal this, you know that.
Yeah. Let's see, James going to the pits.
Stuart touched the wall there, coming onto this straight. Jamie's in the pits for another set of ultras, you would have to say now.
I mean, you can easily make those.
As Bootie's done the same, so he took his ultras off 15 laps. That's a good stint from him.
Yeah, ultras, yeah, and then now 13 laps. I mean, I think Jones is gonna go the next lap, this lap then.
Yeah, because Jonas went quite late on his Hypersoft stint, didn't he? Unless he's going to try some sort of miracle here and take these an extra 3 laps and then do Hypers to the end. But the gap is under a second, again between the top 2.
Yeah, I mean, Coleman, if he picks up the pace a little bit, then he might be able to get closer to danger. Joey gets another penalty here. This is also going to get the cyber penalties now. I mean, we don't even know the exact order a little bit, or provisional order now. Because they have so many penalties.
Yeah, we're not going to know the result till they cross the line. Hersto gets another one, so they're coming in thick and fast. We always said this track was difficult for penalties, and so these drivers are about to find out exactly why.
Yeah. Oh,
push the limits, you get punished.
Sliding. Jones into the pits. Let's see if this overcut is working like a thread. Let's see. James Looking at Jamie, I think not. No. Actually, is it gonna get close? No, it's not gonna get close, no. It's gonna get the 7th. Maybe even 8th there. Let's see, yeah, 8th place. For Jones, but he has like fresh ultra sauce, Nick, and
I don't think he has a penalty. I haven't seen his name pop up.
I'm gonna have a quick look. If he has 0 penalties, then he is in an absolute prime position. Yes, he has a penalty. He has a penalty. But I think he has 1 penalty, so the rest of them, like Boji and Jamie, I think they all have like 6, even more, so... And Nick get also a penalty. And they still can't get any closer to CXY, so...
Yellow flags.
Yellow's in sector 2. It's down here. No.
Can't see anything.
No. Must be someone maybe going off a little bit.
Right on board with the champion. We can say that now because no matter where he finishes or any of his rivals finish, they won't outscore him this season. So let's see this Red Bull in action.
I fortunately had the honor to crown him as a newly world champion, so that was a big honor. Let's see if he can. Oh, he's cutting those corners like a mile here. He's just, you can see already on his driving style, Nick, that he's pushing like an absolute animal. To get even closer to CXY, he's really just pushing that car to the limit here.
That's what we want to see though, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, now with the new tire patch, I mean, you can now easily do that. Let's see, I mean, even with DRS, I think he's not going to get close enough, I think. Even with his ERS, look at that, under 10%. Yeah,
that Ferrari is mega in a straight line.
Oh, that's Hursto. Oh, wait, oh my god, Hursto. Jeez, where are you coming from, Sam? He wanted to avoid all the other people, but he almost brought Boji and Jonas in danger there.
You still got Nick and Ols hovering for that final point scoring position, but now you're going to have Jonas and Buji down the back, down the main straight.
Jones gonna get this. Surely he's gonna get this. Boji with another penalty there, so even if he's not gonna pass him, Jones is still gonna get ahead of Boji. Let's see. High energy mode. Very nice speed. No. A little bit laggy for me, but goes down the inside. Is he gonna make this work? Oh, they're hitting each other a little bit there.
Seemed to be a little bit of lag or something, but Boji backed out of that one quite kindly.
Yeah, I mean, that's surprising me, actually.
Here we go then, exiting the final corner, top 2 again.
410, George with another time penalty there. I mean, we can't even keep, I can't even keep up with the penalty, actually. Let's see, nah, not even, again, not close enough, Nick. It's purely just now to... It's mainly pure to poor ERS management. If you just look at CXY, he has like much more. He does. Can management way better, and he
needs to back off for a few laps, you know.
Yeah, but even this section, you know, he needs. Yeah, what Dane's now doing, go back to 0. Just that whole stadium section and the second sector, then you have enough, you know.
Low on fuel as well, Danestar is.
Yeah, he's always low on fuel. I don't know if he's gonna make it or not. That's going to be the question.
Our pinnacle tier is just starting now. You got Kieran and Jono over there. Same channel. They were streaming live. They've got 16 drivers in the pinnacle tier. Both championships already wrapped up, Sean. Sam and Ferrari are the champions in that tier. But we've got the prestige tier later on tonight at 9 PM where Mercedes are going to try and wrap up their constructors title. Now the gap's bigger than this one. So this one looks set to continue on to the next race as things stay, if things stay as they are, I should say. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook at OneHub Racing. And of course, you can subscribe to the YouTube channel. That would be highly appreciated. Sean, only a few rounds, 2 rounds left after this one of this season 12. It's been a marathon, full calendar season, as we mentioned. and looking forward to you know, revealing some things about season 13, as you know, the team had a meeting this week, I should say, to discuss season 13, and lots of exciting things planned. As also you've got the Champions Race, the Champions Race for Charity event at the end of the month, also being announced as well. So you head over to Twitter to find out some more information on that, where the league and all of its champions over the 12 seasons plan to raise some money for Help the Heroes, Cancer Research and Mental Health Foundation. So
all good causes.
Definitely. And Sean, you and myself, as both champions at One Hub Racing, will be partaking in the event. So looking forward to actually, you know, racing in a league with you, because we haven't done so before.
No, I'm always commentating with you, which I'm always also being very unprepared. And now getting a chance to race with you, I mean, what else can I ask for? I mean, but now if the season is over, I need to. I think I may not even not gonna survive, you know, just not having a week without you with commentating. I mean,
you're gonna be okay.
I'm gonna survive it. I mean,
speaking of okay, what do you make of this CXY? I don't know if you're watching it. CXY was weaving on the straight.
Excuse me.
Not quickly. He's just drifting from left to right to left to right. It's a difficult one, Sean. It's really difficult.
Yeah, it's like the Hamilton Betzhoff situation in Malaysia 2010, where
Hamilton I remember that.
I mean, Daisy now has like 5. No, he's like 5. Oh, and Hurster has retired. Safety car.
Can you imagine the scenes?
Please, come on, have a safety car. Come on, Buckmasters. You absolute filthy. I mean, I don't know where he crashed there, but it should have been at least have a safety car here.
4 attempts now as they enter the stadium section. They're literally going to be pushing each other through this.
Is he gonna do? Man, the throat is already have a dry throat by the beer. Not good, not good. There he goes, Danger, 4 tenths. We're starting lap 30 out of 36. Much closer than before. There's a back marker there, also with. Is he maybe gonna go for a cheeky dive bomb? No, he's not gonna do that.
Urs is so low again.
I mean, look at CXYs are like above 70. You know, that's making the difference, I think, with this battle. Also.
Yeah, I think you're right.
It's just.
Is he gonna try something here?
No, it's just like poor ERS man from Dangstar. With this battle, it's just poor.
It's one of those things though. Once you're in that rut of having low ERS, it's so hard to continue a battle and save it up. You know, where CXY seems to have, you know, just been managing it and able to keep managing it through this battle.
Yeah, but he saves like at like the corners, you know, that you don't really require, you know, to, you know, like in the S sections there, you know, and here he can deploys a little bit and then goes back to standard, you know, because he has already have enough on the straight. So
these two are so evenly matched, aren't they, in pace and performance and everything. Jonas is closing in on Jamie, by the way, so Ferrari, they need all the points they can. That Ferrari of Jonas needs to go up that order as quickly as he can, but you have to say, sixth looks like the best he could get.
I think that's Depot Den or Ols in
so like now, when Danestar realizes he can't, you know, catch the Ferrari or overtake him on this straight, he straight away needs to get his ERS down and just use the DRS to try and keep him within a second.
Yeah. I mean, Coleman has not really picked up the pace, you know, because if he was much closer before, he would still end up in second place because of the many penalties that Danestar has. Let's see, Jonas is now pretty close to Jamie.
Yeah, really close as they're through the stadium section. Notice that the 2 bollards are already disappeared from that. They didn't last long. Oh, yellow flag set to 2.
Oh, that's Nick. No, wait, that's not Nick. No. I thought it was Nick.
Nick and Ols into the points, by the way.
Oh yeah, wow, even with a spin. Well done to him. Well done.
Good fight
it's
back.
Now 9 tenths. It's now 9 tenths, so I think or he's now saving or he has now pushed too hard the Youngster on those tires. Which I can't imagine because he's slow lap.
Look at the pace of these top 2 compared to Coleman in third, who's a massive amazing. 23 seconds. They've just, I mean, they've had the aid of DRS, haven't they? you know, it does help you a little bit.
one.
That is White Eagle moving out of the way. But White Eagle then gets in the... Oh no, he does get in the way.
Oh my Jesus, oh no, is that rape? No, no. No, that's just a glitch.
That was just good. Nick's retired.
Oh Nick! Oh Nick! Where did that happen? I'm riding on
Is that in the stadium section?
Oh, is he crashed there in that wall, Nick, on the final lap? On the final corner, surely he hasn't crashed there.
Think he might have
Did
done.
he crash there? Did he? No. Wait, where did he crash? In the pit lane? Wait, where did he crash? He's getting another penalty then. That's like 6 seconds of penalty. Where did he... Or maybe even out of those 2 corners there.
Yeah, maybe turn 2?
3? I think it's turn 3 or something. Let's see. That's a very... I don't know where he crashed.
White Eagle's just past him now, so yeah, on the exit of turn 3. White Eagle could score another point depending on how many penalties Debo Dan's got. I know it's a big gap, but we've seen his name a lot.
I can't imagine 38 seconds of penalty from Debo Dan. I can't imagine that.
Dainstar's dropped back out of DRS range now. Gained a bit of Urs back.
I mean, he should have just relaxed, Dainstar. He's having like 18 seconds of penalties, He knows he can't win this race, so if I was him, I would just put the ERS down, save the tires, and just drive to the finish, in easy mode, because we have such a big gap,
If things stay as they are, the gap between the top 2 will be 56 points. That's if Jonas stays behind Jamie. If he can get ahead, it'll obviously be 54 points between Red Bull and Ferrari, so it'll continue on to Brazil as things stand.
Yeah, it all depends now on penalties right now. You never know how many penalties Liam also has, so...
Yeah, definitely.
And Jamie gets another penalty there. So, this should be very, very interesting. The gap is now almost above a second, so... No DRS from Dainstar, so I think... I mean, I have to say, if Nick, also good drive there by Coleman, just in 3rd place.
Yeah, he's had his own race, hasn't he?
Yeah, and after that unlucky event, in USA, yellows, ooh. No, I'll quickly click.
And Jorit, is Jonas going to try down the inside there? No, thinks again about it. Jamie covering it. You have to say he's going to go down the outside. No, Jamie covers it again.
I would have waited for the straight there.
Yeah, absolutely driving with all his might to defend that position, but a good exit from Jonas means surely he's going to have the opportunity to get this job done. Another couple of penalties there. CXY one of them, Boji the other.
Like a second. I mean, he's not really gaining Jonas also. I mean, he's...
Seems one Ferrari...
Oh my god, Jonas!
Wow. Just manages to keep it at the back of...
He didn't even downshift.
You can see some remains from that Mercedes there as well.
Yeah. I mean, the marshals are still like very lazy because they're eating too much burritos. But they will notice it on the toilet next day. Don't worry. They will pay the price for it. So.
I think Dainstar's almost given up, as you've said.
Yeah.
Gap's too big, you'd have to say now.
He's now saying he's here. Right. Oh, Nick has... Never mind. I didn't say anything.
Jorit, I think he's the only guy that's one-stopped it. Yes, so Jorit, the only guy that's one-stopped this. To 4th place from 7th, I believe, on the grid. Let's see if I got that right. Nope, from 11th on the grid, so I got that completely wrong. Up 7, that's what I meant to say.
You just need a beer.
I've had a beer, so
we even saw it on Twitter.
I'm all good. But lap 35, and okay, let's talk about this, because in Japan, CXY and Dainstar had a good battle, and obviously CXY came off worse because of that silly wing damage he got. Oh, and Dainstar almost loses the rear end there. But this one, you have to say, he wasn't as quick in getting the clean laps in qualifying like Dainstar was able to. But CXY definitely managed the race better than Danestar.
Yeah, it is now. I mean, Danestar was just like pushing way too hard, you know, and just down here just to poorly ERS management. Because, you know, he didn't save them at the corners where you need to save them, and he didn't. So I think CXY is now maybe the more reserved winner. I think, I guess.
I would have to say you are right there. Let's keep an eye. CXY starting his final lap of the race. Like 36 out of 36. The champion seems to have no answer at the moment. What about Jonas? Does he have an answer? Can he get just that extra couple of points to help his Ferrari team? He's only going to have the long straight to do it one more time. Can Jamie hold on?
He needs to up his EOS. I mean, he's still on standard. I should have done like a...
yeah, he should have gone to hot lap a couple corners before that to really make sure.
Now he goes to EOS. Now he goes to overtake mode. I mean, that's now too late, I think. I think this is way too late.
He needs to keep it on overtake mode all through this section. He's got one chance at this, Sean. What is he going to do with that ERS when he crosses the line? Come on, get that ERS up.
Get that ERS up, my man. Oh, we forgot even CXY. Sorry.
CXY's crossed the line to win the race. Danestar's going to cross the line. Will he keep second?
Jonas down the inside. Is he gonna make it work? Yes, he is.
Yes, he is. Let's keep an eye on Colo Man. Is he gonna steal a position?
23 seconds. 23 seconds. Holy moly. Surely now Coleman's gonna get second out of that. D-Boy Dan is left. Oh wait, he's already finished. Completely ignore me, please.
2.7 seconds. One penalty more, and it would have cost him. Are there going to be any other position changes? Jordan comes across the line, struggling with the rear of that car as always. Fourth position for him. What about Liam? Liam jumps him into fourth.
Jonas? I don't know. I think he's just going to get 6.
I think he will get 6.
Let's see.
Yeah,
5 seconds.
No, Jamie jumps him.
Wow, that's even going to hurt the constructors for Ferrari.
So I believe that means the gap will be at 56 points as we head into Brazil.
Yeah.
So will we have the other Red Bull back? And if so, what will happen in Brazil? Will we finally see Red Bull take that Constructors? The championship that everyone thought so early in the season, Sean, would have been the one decided first. And yet it seems to be the one that's going to be decided last.
Yeah, and I hope it gets to Abu Dhabi, because I love a last round championship fight. I mean, who doesn't? Maybe Bernie Ecclestone? We don't know, because he's old and he doesn't love F1. Anyway, CXY can now enjoy his champagne even though he's not old enough. And a well-deserved win, because his pace was much better than Danestar.
Yeah, I have to agree. He managed that race, and for me, the way he managed that race and beat, forgetting Danestar's a champion, you know, he's just beat the champion fair and square on pace. So
whoa. 24 seconds, excuse me.
So Cullerman, if he hadn't got a penalty himself, he would have got that position. So and look at he's only 3/10 off of CXY's quickest lap, but there you have it. I'll let you run through the order, Sean.
I mean, you're making me blush there. CXY with a well-deserved win, with a 2-stop in the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez. Danestar with 24 seconds of penalties in second place. Coleman, brilliant third. Liam in fourth. Jordan in fifth. Jamie in sixth. Jonas with a disappointing seventh. Boji in eighth, also in ninth. And Dieber then rounds out the top 10 with 4 Red Bull Turbos of Honda. And Wade Eagle joining late as no points.
Yeah, well done to Nick and Ols as well for not giving up after that first lap incident. But there we go. Round 19 is done and dusted. 2 rounds to go here in Mexico. Hopefully we have a better attendance for next week in Brazil. I'm sure we will. And myself and Sean will be back there for the podium tier. Will the constructors be decided?
Also, who is your driver of the day for this today's Mexico race?
I would have to say it's going to be Coleman or CXY.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Coleman, you know. After that disappointing USA race, I mean, he avoided much trouble, you know, less penalties than the rest of the guys, and his first podium here in this league, so I would give it to him.
Well done to all of you, and well done to Olds as well. I believe he was the only driver not to get a penalty in today's race, one of the toughest on the calendar. So head over and watch the Pinnacle tier. You can see Kieran and Jono, they're just about to start their formation lap for also round 19 in Mexico. And then later on tonight, you've got the Prestige tier, where MLA and the newly crowned champion Julian, who are going to try and pick up their Constructors' Championship for Mercedes. So good luck to all the drivers racing later on tonight. Thank you everyone for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Myself and Sean will be back next week at 7 p.m. for the Podium tier. Thank you. Good night.
Cheers.